Good morning. Starting down here, hopefully low enough to actually get squid to spawn. If not, it'll be kind of annoying to find out later, but that's all right. Um, because one of the harder things to get in Skyblock for occultism is an ink sac, which you absolutely have to have since occultism uses a lot of books and quills to uh, as your binding points for your demons. I'm leaving these guys a little weird because they go down deeper, just in case I decide to make one of these proper mob farms that actually go down low and you know better spawn rates and so forth. Not sure. There we are. And there we go there. Get that going up a little. Well, that seems like a nice size little area. And I'm just going to turn this into a little bit of a pond. It, I look this stuff up and then I forget what the actual requirements are. So I'll just make this one higher because that'll be a little bit nicer to have a 3D pond, I think. There we go. Although if I made it go all the way up to the top of this, if I make it go all the way up to the top of this, I get a great big pool and I don't have to worry if I fall into it because I can just get back up there. Yep, you know what? That's better. I do need to have some flowing water though, so make sure I don't actually fill it all the way up to the very tip top. An undo button would be super helpful here. Well, go with what we've got. And let's grab some water here. We're just going to fill from the top because that will be good. Now, I would have expected that to flow to be a... Can I take that on? Yes, there we go. All right. Here's all my buckets. Anytime now. Oh, I guess not. Well, this is what I'm absolutely the worst at when it comes to doing building. Water is just so tricky. Yeah, I just need some flowing water and some source water down below, and so that's the important thing. I can worry about making it look pretty later. That is kind of how I handle all building. Get it quasi-functional and make it better later. It's not necessarily the best way to do it, but it's the easy way to do it. That is, let's see here. And there. So I was going along, and I built sort of a structure. Really, Drigamy? That's where you want to live your life? Okay. If that's where you want to live your life, that's where you want to live your life. And build sort of a structure. Got plenty of room for doing most things I'm going to need to do in this. And then I was like, what am I going to need to make sure I can actually start doing some occultism? Well, I need some nether quartz, so I'll get that sorted out here in a little bit. And I need some squids. So hopefully something along this lines, something along this terrible situation will make that work. Get that going up higher. I don't know if I actually can fill it in. Fill in those. It's very dark. I should change that. Oh, there we go. That got that level. And pop up here. Hydrate me. The fact that you're hanging around means that there's probably more of these eyes of Ender hanging around. I'm also hoping that getting some more passive spawns going will cut down on the number of Eyes of Ender running around the place. You know, it could, maybe. Let's see, I don't want that to be flowing, so let's go down one level on that. You're not. Well, maybe I should just. I honestly have never had any luck getting squids on purpose, so maybe I should try to copy the times it happened accidentally and they were annoying and in the way. Or I'll just do whatever around here and look something up later. Bounce, 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 bounce. Yes, water is the best. I think I can get like, I think if I put dirt down here and bone meal it, I can get kelp or something. That's not where I wanted that one. Alright. Missed. Well, I'll just throw a whole bunch of water into a pit and see. Gonna get seasick. Gonna get seasick. That is so freaking weird. All right. I don't know how the mechanisms decide where it decides to flow from one side to the other side, and yeah, because you're going along and just putting down buckets of water, and then all of a sudden you've got source blocks everywhere. That's what happened down below. That's what happened on a lower level. I don't know how to make that happen. So, we'll go with get more waterfall-like. There we go. That's a hideous mess. But maybe I can get squid from it? Alright, well. Now, we've cleaned things up a little bit here. We've gotten up to enough EMC to be able to do pretty much anything I want, including making messes. So, let me go ahead and make process some of these ores I got from mining. Now there is there are mystic agriculture furnaces in this, but until you get up to like the 3rd level of them, they aren't actually faster than a regular furnace with these tick speeds. So it's not really worth making them until and unless you go very far into mystic agriculture. And I got the raw silver ore that I'm going to need for occultism. So, need to do a little bit of planting. Let's start putting the farm where it actually needs to be. Lovely. Diamond. Just grab one out. Grab a bucket of water. And let me think, is there anything else I want to farm at the moment? No, not until we see, not until and unless some Wixies show up. And let's see, that area is going to be, okay. So do the farm out front, actually. Those are ready to harvest. Those are ready to harvest, so I'm going to grab one of these two. Actually, 1, 2, 3. So with so thanks to all that mining, my extraction level from AoE has gotten up high enough that I've gotten this auto enchant crafting, and so when I craft, it'll automatically enchant things with Unbreaking 3 and Fortune 3 if those are able to be applied to it. So if I make a quick pickaxe here, I have a Fortune 3 pickaxe, and that means that when I come and mine my developed amethyst clusters from my little farm, I get considerably more of the amethyst dust and charged amethyst from them, which will be good for doing further hex casting. These are going to get moved over there eventually. All right, we'll go ahead and make this area right here. Make this the farm. There we go. Pretty much like that. All right. And I need a couple of those. Need a couple. With some bone meal. Wait, I have a fertilizer. Oh my gosh. Forget my own head next. Yeah, I'll just grow that. And just for safety, in case I mess something up. Okay. I need... Always tricky to think. I need something that can hold a fire. So let me grab 9 coal. Because I'm just going to want kind of a permanent fire. And there. I don't have fire spreads. I should be able to. I don't actually have a flint and steel yet, do I? Flint check. And you'd probably be wondering why I'm not like making another portal to go and try to get nether quartz. Well, this has a skyblock nether as well, so not going to actually have that. Not going to actually have the. It doesn't have the structures of the nether. There's another fortress, and that doesn't have nether. Well. Oh no, are you drowning? Oh, hi fish. Okay. And squid. Okay, well. That was wildly successful. Also, I managed to accidentally get some brugmies captured. Eep. I was thinking of making sort of a fireplace effect, but this will do for now. Let's see here. Toss that on there. Like that. Hi. And the nice thing about this fire is, of course, it doesn't burn you. Okay. I'm going to need andesite. I'm going to need like 16 diamonds for this. Don't really need 9,000 andesite. Alright, got some other stone. And start making sacrificial bowl. And I need 8 of the gold. Grab that sacrificial bowl back out. And spread that. Surround that sacrificial bowl in gold to get the golden sacrificial bowl. I'm gonna need 3 of those. I need... well, let's just start with that part of things. Want to make... Oh yes, I need to I'm gonna need leather. I need leather in order to get these patterns that I need for the summoning spells. What we're trying to do here is make a storage accessor. So I need Acevius's spectral compulsion, and that the pattern for that is in the Dictionary of Spirits. Dictionary of Spirits, which is made with demon gene seed and a book, which means I need to get a book. Wait, can I get a book a different way other than just trying to get leather? Let's see here. I can craft with leather. Ah, I could possibly disenchant. Uncrafting is not useful at all. I could summon an electron, which I don't have. I don't know if this has. I don't know if this has a grindstone. Or I could take one of the enchanted book I got from dying and make it and turn it into a regular book to use for things. No? Alright, I guess we're just gonna be letting things summon in today. Hi, Spider. Yeah, you're very nice. See, you guys are all of you little eyes of Ender are very, 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 very annoying. And all these Drigme kind of love you. And I appreciate you making the Drigme come. But I really just need there to be less of you in the world. And my spells are not lining up with my... my spells are not lining up with my cursor right now. So that's good. And my throat has decided to get all foggy, so... that's truly delightful. Okay. Nope. Alright. Not gonna worry about it. Closed all these various doors so the spiders don't get in? Yeah, okay, now you're gonna be mad about that? Sure. You have fun with that. Okay. Yeah, you're nice. No, you're not. I need this stone barrel again. I need this mycelium spore. Grab a water bucket. And a dirt. Yeah, I'll grab a couple dirt. Because I think more of them makes more of it. And I think this works better when you're in the dark, but I just need yeah, a little bit of that. This, and add some water to this barrel. Grab sand. Back to sifting again. Toss that in there. Okay. Clean this up. And put that back away for later. All right. Need a sieve. I wonder if I make a diamond mesh. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make the diamond mesh because I think that that's going to make it so that I have more of a chance of quartz, and it'll be good later on if I suddenly need something. 3, 4, 5, 6, and don't feel like mining for it. And soul sand. not going to actually process all of that. It's just easier to grab up stacks. Yeah. That this pack is not about limit, even though it's Skyblock, it's not about having limited resources. It's about getting to do magic. And so it's like once you get that first example of a resource, you're pretty well set on it until you get to the more something that's more complicated to build. So, sieve. I do have a reason for those. I am keeping them for a purpose. I will 100% remember what that is. Oh yes, I was going to make the pattern. I should look up and see if there's a way to get leather to get books. And I got another quartz really fast. Is there anything else I can get from? Well, let's just keep going because maybe. Yep, another wart. Now that saves another trip to the nether. Ghast here saves another trip to the nether. Now I don't know if all of this relatively easy to get stuff is going to stay around in this pack. Excuse me. I'm playing on the 3.9.1 version. Later versions may not have that. Before I go any further with that, yes, you are very loud and annoying. We have that in common. You guys can be my friends. Oh, I guess if I washed it or something, I could get gold. And okay, so this is actually all I can get from that, so we're not going to worry about that. And with the mortar, I could make and then call it ritual. We can grab wither skeletons. Okay. Oh, that's good enough then. Go ahead and put all this away. Right. So now that I've gotten the quartz. You guys still too close? You are still too close. Did you ever consider not being right here? What are you? No. Oh, I see. There's the guys on the corner. Oh, it's you again? Is it you? You know what? No. Well. Let me see how I can get leather. Really hope I'm not going to have to just go and make Britannia pretty soon here. Okay, so if I can get a Wilden Stalker to show up, or a cow, I can smelt rotten leather and so forth. I'm not going to get those anytime soon. And I could grind up, okay, horse armor, which won't be getting for a while. Have not actually finished making the walls up here. Okay. Since those are going to take probably may take a building a mob farm to get some leather, unless cows have not suddenly. Really just need to stop, sir. There we go. Let's go ahead and do some different magic. We've got some Vintium dust. We have some iron. Yeah, just grab all of them. We've got some Vintium coated iron. There we go. And I'm going to need that to go. I believe I can do it in a regular furnace, assuming the regular furnace will actually open as everything in the world has decided to lag. Pop that in there real quick. So I decided to craft things like that. That's not cute. It was totally adorable. grab some of those out. Okay. So with this Vintium ingots and some sticks, and I need some more of the Vintium powder, I just remembered. Yeah, jump that ahead of the queue a little. Yay, leveling up the extraction skill means more chances to have more drops. So that's delightful. All right. And finally, go ahead and make a Vintium Mana Weaver's Wand so we can get started on... Uh-oh. Hold on. Messing up that EMC thing may have completely blocked me out here. So, yeah, because that doesn't work because of that, and that doesn't work because of that, and then I believe you have, I should have, if I'd opened up the, I might have to have that book in order to do that. Let's see if it'll let me do anything. So, yep, yeah, need to learn more. So this is the point where you go and buy something from a villager. Can't buy things from the villager. Well, you're gonna go ahead and just fix that problem I made for myself. This is why I play modded, not eccentric. I need the Codex Arcana, or Codex Arcane. Codex. I don't, there are people who can like take things from the JEI when they're in creative, and I don't know how they do that. So let's grab, let's replace that. And back to survival. There we are. Oh, look at that. It is nighttime. We've been studying. I can't. Back to this again. Maybe I can go to sleep in the mining dimension. Oh. Yeah. I guess I could also just give myself a book to fix the fact that I dropped those in there, but, you know, I'm gonna fix my mistakes that make it completely impossible to play, but not necessarily fix my mistakes that don't. I'll do that despite the fact that I will probably, well, it's a risk again. When I've played Thaumcraft before, I've kind of thrown my magical books in there a few too many times. I don't need that right now. And let's see here, we've got this lovely thing, which means we need to start making an occultism and other things. So let me check what those recipes are. Now, is it an it's not occultism. It is a device, a tool, a piece of luggage. No, piece of furniture. Well, I know he uses transmuted silver, so transmuted silver. Things that are used in transmuted silver are inscribing table. Needs a couple of those. Basic table. Runic anvil. Magician's workbench. Ornate table. I think the ornate table is what I actually use for. Yes, there we go. Oculus. All right, which needs the ornate table. Needs some glass, so I'm going to make that. And I'm going to need at least 2 transmuted table silvers for that. The Mana Weave altar is a faster way to make that, so let's see what I need for making the Mana Weave altar. So I need to get arcane sandstone, stone, arcane sandstone walls. So, right, let's start transmuting stuff. And actually, before I do that, let's see what transmute. Make sure it's not, make sure that they haven't updated things to where the transmute will work with it. It looks like transmute, if you have a bunch of other supplies. I could get blaze powder if I could get this amplified get left. Well, that'll be fun to, well, that might be a way to go instead of trying to kill blazes in the nether. Probably harder than just killing blazes in the nether. Alright. So I'm going to need to transmute some copper blocks. Oh, wait. Wait. Hold on. Mana. Let me double check that recipe again. Mana, weaving, altar. Okay, so we're transmuting sandstone, stone. No, not transmuting them. Getting sandstone and stone and a water bucket and doing some crafting. So sand. Let's see here. I'm going to need. No, let's just go ahead and make a big batch of sandstone because it'll be easier than figuring out exactly how much I need there. All right. I'm not sure how that. Okay. So I need 1 for the top, and then 6 for either side, and we'll see what happens with that. Do I have stone in here yet? I have cobblestone. Probably should just clear a bunch of this out so I can actually use the furnace. One of the problems of wanting to get a lot of resources is that you don't necessarily do things the most efficiently. But ore doubling is just so nice. Kind of passive, random ore doubling. Yes, that's kind of convenient. Let me see how bad this situation is in here. Alright. Jump that to the front of the queue. Whee! Grab some lead. Oh, is this feeding this in from the other end? It is, isn't it? Okay. Oops. Oops. You saw nothing. Alright, we got that stone. Make sure I pop one of those in there. Alright, and put away this Vintium dust right now. So I need to transmute some things. I'm going to need transmuted silver, but I'm going to make that with the mana weaving altar that I should hopefully be able to make here in just a second. I can't remember what type of range this has. We'll have to just do the transmute spell a few times. Open the left control, left control, right click, and we've got transmute. The current pattern that is 2 squares. It's not bad. May change that. Square and square. Look at these guys. Good. All right. Got completely frozen and locked up. That's good. All right. Square and square. Look at that. Beautiful. Square and square. Look at that. Now these Vintium ones don't have a great deal of durability. Oh, I ran out of mana. Really? Well, that's because I'm very low level. I'm just level 1. Recharge. And look at that. Oh no, you're not counting. Okay. Okay. those last two things. Grab the pickaxe. Mine those. Alright. And I need a water bucket too. Put that away, put that away. Now I need a wall. Yep, 6 walls. Stone on the bottom, stone on the top. Water bucket in the middle. Mana weaving altar, check. Gonna need a whole bunch of mana weaving altars, but for right now we'll do that. And the mana and artifice stuff, it doesn't always pick up when it says it will. Like it says you can mine it, it won't. Let's see here. So I'm summoning demons in the attic because pretty much once I've got my storage system going, I don't really need to summon demons again. And I'm trying to think where the... So mana and artifice needs flat floor space, but doesn't really need you to go down. Ars Nouveau is going to be a lot better if I go work with it down here, so we will mana and artifice up here, and just make this right here for my mana weaving things. I need some transmuted silver to make my various pieces. No, we'll just transmute as much copper as I can. And let's see what that pattern is. Transmuted silver. I've got... Oh, it's just a square. Okay, easy, easy. Easy, easy. The nice thing with the... So this wand is going to be running out here pretty soon. But with this altar, I can just... Hold on, I have to actually put the first one in there. It doesn't work. And I'm going to need my hand empty, so I'll just move that way. Right. No. I've missed part of the spell. Oh, it requires tier 2. Oh, I'm so sad. Okay, well, I was going to be so clever and not have to actually do what I'm going to do now. Well, okay, fine. We'll actually transmute silver, I guess. Don't actually need this many of them, but... So sad. I think I can get leather if I get some rotten flesh, though, so that's good. I can at least make my demon books with the magic of, yeah, with this. Make a demon book for magic. Alright. And square, and look in this general area. Oh, well, at least I got a lot of it from there. Alright, well, 81 transmuted silver should be enough for all the recipes. I was gonna be so clever. I'm gonna make the mana weaving altar, and we good. What am I up to? Still only... So this has tiers and levels. So I'm level 1 and also tier 1. Right, I need a glass. Grab a few things out of here real quick. I don't think I've made glass yet. It's musical. Ding ding ding. Yeah, just... And... 2 million EMC, yay! Which is pretty much nothing as far as these things go. But, yeah, I'm fairly early on, so I'm pleased. I'm pleased with that. In fact, let's see if I can But yeah. I need to make that glass. I need to actually do a whole bunch of constructing and get my magic workshop going. So I was hoping to show you guys more magic today, but I got distracted by various things. Hi, squid. Before you guys despawn or something, oh, these poor Drigme are just going to be caught by this. Alright, got squid ink, which is good. Oh, I'm going to need feathers too. So for feathers, well, obviously if some chickens would spawn in, that would help with feathers. But for feathers, I can just go to the Twilight Forest because there are chickens there. I might actually be able to get leather there too, so maybe that's the way to go. Pop into the Twilight Forest and see what that's like. And I think I will do that on Friday. Well, see you later.